The Long Island mom didn't like what she saw in her own neighborhood after the death of George Floyd. Jen Chapman's message, racism has no home here, now taking off around the country. Take a look.
Racism has no home here is really a way for us to connect people to take community action so racism loses its home in local communities. Last year, after George Floyd was murdered, there was a small protest about 5 houses down from mine. There were a large number of people who were across from the protest and sort of surrounding it, who were yelling really racist, vile things, of telling us to go back where we came from, meaning neighboring towns that are not predominantly white, and it was not a friendly scene. Racism has no home here was birthed out of that first unfortunate protest. Someone suggested a lawn sign. I called a colleague that night, and within a couple of hours, I had told him what I wanted the sign to say, racism has no home here. So we could literally put a stake in the ground in front of our houses, our businesses, our schools, and show that there were safe spaces here. And I posted on Facebook, and I never thought in a million years that I would be sending signs all over the country. But what happened was it went sort of viral. We've sent out close to 4,000 signs in 32 states and in Canada.
We've been excited to have the sign as sort of a way to let others know what's in our hearts and that racism has no place in our hearts, but rather a willingness to learn about each other, to appreciate each other, and to accept each other for who they are has really been sort of an underlying message for the Racism Has No Home Here signs.
We are working on Racism Has No Business Here, where we'd love to get involved with corporate sponsors who will help to sponsor our scholarships, who may sponsor leadership events, offer internship events to those scholarship winners, and put Racism Has No Business Here clings in their stores and their offices. This work is extremely rewarding to me. I'm not naive to think that we're going to end racism or that we will eradicate it completely, because I don't know if that'll ever happen. I think we're making such an impact for people like my son, my nieces, my nephews, and all the other young people. I hope that we're changing this world for them.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.